It's time now for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Saturday evening, January 23rd, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins. 5 o'clock news at 9. There's a latest on the blizzard of 2016. There's a monster snowstorm leaves at least 13 people dead as it pummels the East Coast. A killer snowstorm that battered us up in the nation's capital brought greater New York City to a standstill Saturday, packing gale force winds, heavy snow, and coastal Florida as it straight up the East Coast. And here's the latest on the snowstorm here. 73 mile per hour wind gusts reported on Nantucket. 30 inches in Roaring Spring, Pennsylvania of snow. 5,000 vehicles stuck in a highway in western Pennsylvania, which is a Pennsylvania Turnpike here. As hundreds stranded on Pennsylvania Turnpike as National Guard troops help stranded drivers. Travel ban in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and up and down the 95 corridor, and 500 plus travel cancellations at Philadelphia International Airport here. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo has issued a state of emergency for New York City and Hudson Valley and Long Island. Islip, New York, and Newark. 17 inches of snow. Central Park, New York City, 14.7 inches of snow. As the entire New York City region has got 21 inches so far. Travel ban in New York City effective 2:30 p.m. New Jersey transit buses and trains suspended. 64 million on weather alerts in 15 states. Cape Cod and Nantucket have now been upgraded to a blizzard warning here. Major flooding on the New Jersey and Delaware coasts as wind gusts 60-75 miles an hour along the coast as Stone Harbor and Avalon have been hit hard. And in Rhode Island, ripped the bus 12 routes on detour. Alright, we have more of that coming up on the weather and the traffic and weather segments of the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news here. In other news, Milwaukee Bloomberg, the billionaire and former New York mayor, has considered making an independent bid for the presidency, a move that could provide yet another wild turn in the 2016 race that has always seen more than its share of them. U.S. Senator Ted Cruz and retired neurosurgeon Ben Carson have made their Christian faith and the kind of issues that motivate faith-based voters a central part of the pitches of Iowa's heavily evangelical Republican caucus course. Vancouver, Winnipeg, the remote Northern Canadian community where a shooter killed 4 people and injured several others on Friday, has long struggled under the weight of poverty, high suicide rates, and the disadvantage that most of the country can. The Duquesne men's basketball team and Temple women's gymnastics team are still looking to get out of the storm after being stranded in traffic on the Pennsylvania Turnpike overnight because of the blizzard affecting the eastern United States. When President Obama secretly authorized the Central State Street to be in armed Syria's anti rebels in 2013, despite HC knew it would be a willing partner to help pay for the covered operation. Istanbul, Turkey, and the United States agreed and need to ramp up support for the Syrian air forces in Syria to cut off the Islamic State group's access to the Turkish border and to prevent future terror attacks. The lifting of international sanctions on the Islamic Republic of Iran passed as if it were a non-event. The UN Security Council bestowed immediate legitimacy on the move toward, in accordance with the nuclear deal that had set with the seal of compliance. That month's arrest of a 21-year-old University of Virginia student in North Korea may have been shocking, but it was only latest reported case of Westerner held in an isolated nation. Port-au-Prince, Haiti, raced by more demonstrations against outgoing President Michel Martelly on Saturday, even after a 40 days buckle of pressure had canceled the presidential election, and opposition said it was willing to withdraw. A 40 days released the name of a 5-year-old boy who was shot and killed while riding in the backseat of the father's car in southern Wisconsin. That short video stands in a stark contrast to the cute but one-sided portraits of some police officers who show deep callousness or poor judgment as can positive images of police change minds. Michigan questions some U.S. demands regarding Flint water. Nashville, New Hampshire, centrist Republican presidential candidates sought to stress their competence and making bullshit appeals to the undecided voters gathered for a GOP forum Saturday afternoon as closing arguments in the state where several other campaigns. The unemployment rate in Miami-Dade County ticked up for the 3rd straight month as crucial Latin American economies continue to struggle. As the stock and commodity markets continue to make their profits and reach investors everywhere, many investors are unhappily unnerved by the volatility. Purchase of previously owned U.S. homes rose more than projected in December, helped in part by warmer weather and wrapping up the best year since 2006. Origin has done it again. The private space flight company has launched a private rocket into space and landed back on Earth. A diamond desert beetle helps scientists unlock the key to prevent or slow the process. Solution and latest in a growing trend in nature-inspired technologies. New research appears to be discrediting the age-old theory that zebra stripes out there. Every predator is better hypothesis no longer holds up scrutiny with alternate exist. I sent a new image from the Hubble Space Telescope shows a triple of 14-star cluster home of the brightest stars in the galaxy. The trait package cells produce a Dole facility in Norway are linked to one death in Michigan. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention said Friday that 12 people in 6 states have been hospitalized in the outbreak. Rio de Janeiro, 2 Latin American countries have investigated whether outbreaks of the mosquito-borne Zika virus have been a rising and rare and sometimes life-threatening nerve condition that causes paralysis and relief victims of life support. It's an uplifting news story. 1 and 2 can join twins at the head of the dome after 13 months of recovery from multiple surgeries and recovered fine and well. More than 4 decades ago, former President Richard Nixon declared a war on cancer. Just last month, President Obama launched the latest settlement conflict by appointing Vice President Joe Biden's launch moonshot in the fight to cure. All right, again, New England alerts here at 5:05 here. In Orange, New Jersey, 2 on fire, 248. Maryland Service fire in the 8th floor of a 920 RMD ME inbound to the scene, fires DWH. Peter Channel News Time, 5:06 on this Saturday evening stand out for Sports Report here. The Boston Celtics game against the Philadelphia 76ers has been scheduled to Sunday because of the snow in Philly, and the Boston Bruins are still on for 7 o'clock tonight against the Columbus Blue Jackets at the TD Garden here. Okay, one of the 2 scores here through 1 period. Minnesota Wild are leading the San Jose Sharks 2-1, and Pittsburgh Penguins over the Vancouver Canucks 5-4. Patriots wide receiver Julian Edelman versus Broncos quarterback Chris Harris says Edelman's return against Kansas City just last week helped the Patriots. Offense back against just the time of the meeting with the Denver Broncos top-ranked defense tomorrow in the AFC Championship game. With the fire in the day of last Friday, the Cavaliers joined the club of the NBA teams that replaced successful coaches mid-season with varying success. At the end of the media that's run after a year and suspended after trade to the Mets last season, some people talked about a $200 million contract in the future and debated if he should be considered for the National League's Most Valuable Player award. Oklahoma should remain number 1 after Saturday's 82-72 win at Baylor and trying to end a winless streak getting back to the start of 13 PGA Championship chasing deficits in the lead during the 3rd round of the Career Builder Challenge. Peter Channel News on 5:07 on this Saturday evening. Time now for a traffic report here, and turn it on the traffic meter here, and wow! Now the Boston area highways are slow go here. Mass back is slow go from Sturbridge all the way out to Boston. 95, 24, 3. All the highways around the greater Boston area and southeast Massachusetts and the Cape Islands are slow go. Every highway in Rhode Island is slow go. All the highways in Connecticut are slow go here. Highways around New York City and vicinity are slow go, and Long Island is slow go. All the highways down in Jersey are slow go, and all the highways in Philadelphia are slow go as the Pennsylvania trip back is slow from east to Pittsburgh down to Philadelphia here. New Jersey highways are slow go. 95 for Delaware is slow go, and 95 from Maryland down to DC is slow go. I-70 is slow go from Roughfield to Baltimore. And all the way to Maryland is slow go. Out of West Virginia, it is slow go on 79 from Morgantown to West Virginia and around Charleston here. I-64 is slow go from West Virginia all the way out to Charlottesville. I-81 is slow go from Charlottesville all the way out to Harrisburg. 95 is slow go from Washington Dane for Richmond, and 64 is slow go from Charlottesville all the way out to Newport News and Hampton and Norfolk here. And I-85 is slow go from Winston-Salem all the way out to Salisbury, North Carolina here. Okay, look at transit alerts here. Subway system is looking good here. Commuter rail is up and on a normal Saturday scheduled day for you. Saturday allow entrance time to diverse parking lots and platforms. Says the MBTA maybe need to operate on a winter schedule due to the storm, and the ferries, they are looking good here. As a major for the MTA in New York City vicinity, a major snowstorm is currently impacting the MTA service areas due to deteriorating road conditions and poor visibility. NYC Transit and MTA buses suspended all local, limited, and express bus services access rag. Service has also begun an orderly shutdown of services here. As Long Island Railroad, Metro North Railroad, and above ground New York City subway service will begin an orderly shutdown of service at 4 p.m. due to Deteriorating weather conditions and concern for customer and employee safety. Crews and snow fighting equipment have been dispatched and working to keep platforms and the railways clear of ice storms. We advise customers of the possible to bring in home at times during the duration of the storm. After 4 p.m. train of our day on the MTA and may not reflect actual service availability. Here. All SEPTA service will be accepted in the Market, Frankfurt, and Bird Street lines are suspended as. Please use caution during your travel. SEPTA platforms, parking lots, walkways, and vehicles may be wet, slippery, or icy. And due to blizzard conditions, the Metro Rail and the WMTA and Washington Metro Area Transit Authority is suspended, and Metro Bus services and Metro Rail closed, and Metro Bus services suspended also. Peter Channel News Time, 5:11. Here it's time now to look at the latest power outages here. Eversource has reported 2,251 customers in the dark with no power. 1,043 of them are in the Marshfield area here. And for National Grid here, 35 customers in the dark. In Rhode Island with no power, and in Massachusetts for National Grid customers here, 19 customers in the dark. So if you're in the dark, try to be patient and let the power crew do their job. And now on to the weather here. Our current conditions are in North Massachusetts at 5:12 p.m. Snow and fog in 32 with a humidity 88%. Wind speed northeast by 12 gusts at 24 miles an hour. Barometer 21 inches, super about 29 degrees. Visibility half mile and wind chill about 23 degrees. Here. All right. Let's take a look at our current conditions here. It is 32 degrees out in Boston, 22 in Bedford, 22 in Fitchburg, it's 20 in Beverly, 31 in Gloucester, 21 in Lawrence, 19 in Worcester, 22 in Sturbridge, 21 in Milford, 32 in Norwood and Taunton and New Bedford, it's 34 in Plymouth and 32 in Provincetown, 32 in Falmouth, 31 in Chatham, 32 in Martha's Vineyard, 33 in Nantucket, that's 25 in Providence, 30 in TF Green, 31 in Westerly, 32 in Malta, 20 in Innislip, 20 in New York City, 27 in Bridgeport and New Haven, that's 25 in Denver and Waterbury, 26 in Meriden, 25 in Hartford, 26 in Woodlocks, 26 in Springfield, 28 out in Greenfield, 23 out in Athol, 28 in Northampton, it's 24 in Pittsfield, it's 25 in Alamany, it's 23 in Silver Springs, 18 in Rutland, 27 in Bennington, 22 in Vermont, 24 in Lebanon, Hampshire, 25 in Keene, Hampshire, 20 in Chaffin, Hampshire, and Manchester, Hampshire, 21 in National, Hampshire, 20 in Portland, Hampshire, it's 23 in Concord, Hampshire, 21 in Lackawanna, Hampshire, 19 degrees in Portland, Maine. Here, all right, look at the current map situation. This is a low-pressure system off the Delaware coast with a pink front off the Jersey Shore stretching Merton and Warford at the scene and cold front from right there all the way down for eastern Cuba and a 4 mile from western New York State down for eastern Pennsylvania down for Delaware here and a 4 mile from northern Alabama stretching northern Georgia down for the Carolinas here. A 4 mile from eastern Montana stretching down the Dakotas and down the Rockies in western Texas here. A 4 mile from southeastern California down for the Gulf of California with a low pressure right in Arizona and a low pressure down for southeastern Colorado here. High pressure centers from northeastern Texas stretching in the central plains states and a high pressure ridge in the Intermountain region here. And we got 4 mile with a low pressure system from western Oregon down for northern California and a cold front from Central California stretching into western Idaho with a pink front from western Idaho down for Washington State down for northwestern portions of Oregon. Here, 30 degrees our temperature right now in Detroit, it's 29. In Pittsburgh, it's 26 in Washington, D.C. 33 in Atlanta, Georgia, it's 64 out in Miami, 66 in Brownsville, Texas, 47 in Dallas, Texas, 26 in Kansas City, 32 in Chicago, 27 in Omaha, Nebraska, 22 in Minneapolis, St. Paul, 47 in Great Falls, Montana, 45 in Seattle, 57 in San Francisco, 59 in Los Angeles, it's 54 in Las Vegas, it's 72 in Phoenix, it's 33 in Salt Lake City, 55 in Denver, and 51 degrees out in Albuquerque, Mexico. Here. All right, let's take a look at in radar situation here and zooming you in, and it's snowing in southern New Hampshire here. And it is snowing for all much of eastern Massachusetts and then all of Rhode Island and almost all Connecticut here. And it's snowing from Boston down west to Springfield. And just noticing a few little sleet and rain pelts from Osterville down off of South Yarmouth, and little sleet pelts from Brewster down for Dennis, and down for Yarmouth, down 6A down for West Brunswick, down for East Sandwich here. And we're zooming on, and it shows some snow from Poughkeepsie down New York State, coming much to Long Island, and coming much to northern and central portions of New Jersey, and down the Jersey Shore, and coming much to Delaware, southeastern Maryland, and coming much to the 95 quarter from Wilmington down for Baltimore and Washington, coming much of Maryland, and down for eastern Virginia around Richmond and the northeastern portions of North Carolina. Also some spotty snow showers south of Altoona down for western Maryland, and stretching down for central portions of and eastern portions of West Virginia, some snow showers eastern Charleston, West Virginia here. Some spotty snow showers in southeastern portions of Kentucky, and some spotty snow showers in northeast portions of Tennessee here. And seeing some spotty snow showers around western New York, around the Buffalo area. That's not part of the storm here. And zooming around in it shows some spotty snow showers in the north central portion of Wisconsin, down for western UP and Michigan, and coming much to Ontario, and some snow and sleet down for southeastern portions of Manitoba and the northwestern portion of Minnesota. Some spotty rain showers in the southeastern and central and the northern portions of California, and some rain showers in southern Nevada down for southwestern portions of Utah. Snow and sleet and rain showers from northwestern portions of Utah down for eastern Idaho. Some spotty snow and sleet and rain showers from western Montana. Rain showers from New Oregon and Washington coast. Some sleet and snow showers from the Washington, Oregon Cascades down for the Sierras of California. Rain and sleet from northeastern portions of Oregon down for southeastern portions of Washington State. Snow and sleet from south central portions of British Columbia. Some snow showers central portions of British Columbia. Some spotty snow showers in west central portions of Saskatchewan. Here. All right, let's take a look at the satellite loop here, and it shows. Showing a lot of clouds coming to much of the northeast down for the Carolinas here. Another line of clouds coming to much of the western portion of the country here. And a line of clouds from northern Arkansas stretching over the western Great Lakes, and a line of clouds from British Columbia down for onto the northwestern portions of Quebec here. All right, let's take a look at the forecast discussion here. Powerful low pressure emerges off the Carolina coast and day and spreads accumulating snow across Connecticut and Rhode Island and eastern Massachusetts this morning from tonight, with the heaviest snow from Hartford to Providence to Plymouth and south. The storm will also deliver strongly damaging northeast winds over the Cape Cod and the Islands, along with the risk of coastal flooding. Temperatures begin to moderate early next week as a cold front moves through Wednesday. Here's a 1:40 p.m. update. Strong occluded low over the Midlands will continue to deepen and deepen a secondary low with a move across just southeast of the benchmark this afternoon and night. The southern system will continue to bring some strong winds, coastal flooding, and significant snowfall. Heavy snow across Connecticut and southeast Mass. Heaviest snow from Hartford, Providence, Plymouth to the south coast, and strong and damaging winds Cape Cod and the Islands. East winds, west snow band. Early this morning, there was over the Long Island 5-9 technically began to pivot and move towards the more southwest and the northeast orientation here. As this band is excellent in agreement with a 12Z NAM Omega lift within the snow drift region and 7 MB. Frontogenesis by the afternoon's frontogenesis will continue to move northward across central Connecticut and Rhode Island and southeast Massachusetts. Snowfall rates near 1 to 3 inches within the band. In fact, over Long Island, they see snowfall rates near 3 inches in an hour this morning. Have updated snowfall totals and can use a blend of high resolution guidance and nature are within the previous forecast appears that dry air will cut off amounts over the mass and IE for keeping in line with sharp cutoff gradient that previous forecasts have been mentioned over the past few days. Therefore, I feel comfortable with snowfall's total with the latest. No changes to headlines at this time, and the plans for upgrading the Cape and Nantucket with a blizzard warning, but y'all temperatures are too marginal. Sunday data shows that a quick switch to the rain, even a minute's possible out of Cape Town. We just recently witnessed on the radar as surface temperatures there and even on the immediate south coast and Rhode Island and also near freezing 32-34, which results in the weather snow. This is not favorable for constant visibility is less than a quarter estimate for 3+ hours. This is heavy, wet snow and wind conditions could lead to down tree limbs and isolated power outages here. 12Z coordinates and got agreement with a gusty wind across 7 New England at 925 millbars. Jet increase close to 45-60 knots as AM even gusts to 70-80 knots. Feel good with a high wind warnings for Cape Nantucket and wind advisory for Essex County. And with the weather products cover the remaining wind gust threat. All the way on over the bridge storm locations, shuffle the pack should not take the storm lightly. Heavy, splendid moving will drop visibly below 1 square mile and quickly drop 2 inches per hour snowfall rate. Strong gust winds also limited visibility. Roads may be hazardous to travel. as we enter the winter storm warning for Bristol and Plymouth counties, and all Rhode Island and northeastern and central ports of Connecticut. Winter advisory for Norfolk County and Suffolk County, including Boston and southern Worcester County and northern central Connecticut, which includes Hartford and western Connecticut here. Blizzard warning in effect for Cape Downs and coastal Connecticut, down from New York and down for DC until Sunday. All right. We're on the winter storm warning until 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time Sunday. Locations: northeastern Connecticut, northern Rhode Island, and portions of southeast Massachusetts. Cities and towns that are warning include Union and Vernon, Putnam and Wilmington, Taunton and Brockton and Foster and Smithfield and Providence. Hazard type snow accumulation, storm accumulation of 5 to 10 inches. Time of the storm continued by this afternoon and evening as gusty winds up to 40 miles an hour continue with a snow and will result in blowing snow and poor visibility at times. The snow will begin to taper off after midnight as impact siders travel with snow-covered roads and poor visibilities, and winds north about 15 to 25 miles gusts up to 45 miles an hour, temperatures in the mid-20s, and visibility is 1/4 mile less at times. A windstorm warning is issued when an average of 6 or more inches in a storm is expected in a 12-hour period as from 8 or more inches in a 24-hour period as travel will be slower than the best of well-treated surface and quite difficult on any untreated surfaces here. And day 1 tonight, windstorm warning day 2 to 7 Sunday for Friday, winter storm warning here. All right, 7-day forecast. It goes like this here. For tonight, snow minimum before 3 a.m. low around 19 degrees. Plus wind of north about 21 miles gust high, 39 miles an hour. Just makes 1%. New circulation 3 to 7 inches possible. For Sunday, slight change of snow before 8 a.m. Sunny skies about 34 degrees. North about 8 to 60 miles gust high, 34 miles an hour. Just makes 20%. Sunday night, forecast got about 19 degrees. Northwest about 3 to 6 miles an hour. For Monday, sunny sky about 37 degrees. Light northwest wind. Monday night, forecast got about 25 degrees. Tuesday, sunny sky about 45 degrees. Tuesday, chance of showers before midnight. Most skies got about 33 degrees and just makes 40%. Wednesday, parts of the podcast got about 41 to about 23 degrees. Thursday, most of the podcast got about 33 about 24 degrees. Friday, parts of the most got about 37 to about 24 degrees. And for Saturday, most got about 39 degrees. Here's what a phrase of the evening. Snow is not over, so be patient, be safe, and ride the storm running and comfort to your home. If you're on the road, try to be safe, be patient, and wait until someone can rescue you like the National Guard. This is Peter. Hope you have a good night, good evening with a good positive and be safe. And I'll see you for an 11 o'clock late night report. Have a good evening and be safe.